I grew up like a savage.
They want to hook you up with this producer because he had a hit single with this motherfucker, but it might not even be your shit, but they don't even think like that.
Right.
They not creating stars. They just doing the last thing that happened. You know what I mean? So the last thing that was hot. So I wanted to get off that deal. I had to go to court to get off the deal. But at that time, I had music that I already did with Khayree. So Khayree could have me like, man, bruh, let's put out that music that we had. You know what I mean? But let's add one thing to it. Let's add some other shit, right? I'm like, cool, you know what I mean? So I snuck. Y'all wasn't supposed to do it. I snuck, and we did Illegal Business 2000. And wrapping up Illegal Business 2000, he like, man, let's do this song. I want you to do a girl song. I'm like, man, what the fuck you mean? You know what I mean? I'm like depressed. I'm on some kill up shit on this record, and you want to fucking put a fucking girl song on there? What's wrong with you? He like, man, come on, just trust me. So when he told me to do it, my whole mind was like, I'm finna do it, but I'm doing it under protest, and I'm finna do it to the best, because that's the type of motherfucker I am. I'm not finna do a half-ass job. Nah, motherfucker, I'm finna do a fucking dope job, right? So I do the song. Ended up being one of my biggest songs, man, wide open. You feel me? And even with that, you know what I mean? This before, you know, Cameo got bought up by, you know, the big corporations and shit. And they was just like, man, yeah, the song's gonna do good.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it just started.
The early Cameo?
Yeah, not the early Cameo, like the last of
the last of Cameo before like it became iHeart Clear Channel.
Right, the last of Cameo. So yeah, man, and you know, the shit hit. You feel me? Shout out to Shima. You know what I mean? Shout out to Shima. And man, that's gonna be a song I'm gonna do for the rest of my days.
And in the video is Tiffany.
Shout out to Tiffany. Shout out to Tiffany. Much love.
Chef Smelly White.
Yeah. Shout out to Tiffany. Shout out to Tiffany. I picked her because you know, it's a lot of motherfuckers wanted to get like video girls who look a certain way. Okay. But I made this song about the women that I see every day. I wanted to get a girl who was beautiful without having to be made up. You know what I mean? I could have got a Raiderette chick because J. King was the one who found Tiffany. Right. You know what I mean? I could have got a Raiderette chick. They wanted me to do it, but I was like, nah, man, I want a certain look, and Tiffany, man, was everything. She was that look. You know what I mean? And she made the video. The video wouldn't have been that if it wasn't for the chemistry of me and her. You know what I mean? It was awkward, but we made that shit happen. And you know, I give her a lot of credit for what that song and that whole everything became. So shout out to Tiffany.
She had already did videos before?
I don't think. Nah. She was just, man, a beautiful young sister, man, and that's what I wanted. I wanted every woman to be able to put themselves in that place. Okay. You know what I mean? To where it's not like no fantasy. I'm talking to some motherfucking made up little thing, whatever. Nah, this looked like, man, a girl that you see from across the street that you always had a crush on, you know what I mean? Straight up. Yeah. Right. And the video, you know what I mean? We put out the video, man, it did its thing.
That video was hard, man. Yeah. So that was on what label?
That was on Young Black Brother, and that was put out in 2000, and that was the year, man, I did the Apollo. You feel me? So I'm in New York doing some promo on Illegal Business 2000. And I'm fucking with Angelo Ellaby, man, a cat out there. He was my publicist, and he had booked the showcase at the Apollo, and I'm rocking the Apollo. You know what I mean? That shit was one of the most scariest things I ever did in my life. My DJ saw the Sandman dancing to our music and thought that he was gonna fucking come. But while I'm in New York, that's when I get the word. You know what I mean? You know. Loud thought that they already signed me. You feel me? So they thought that I was on their thing because they had bought Relativity. Okay. So while I'm out there, I'm reading the source. They say, man, yeah, Loud just acquired Relativity and blah, blah, blah. And this is the roster that they got. But I wasn't on the roster. So I called Loud like, hey, I don't fuck with y'all, but if y'all got some paper for me, let's do something. And
so
with
that's Steve Rifkin?
That's Steve Rifkin. Yeah. At this time, if you read my book, you know what I mean? You know what I was doing at that time. I'm fucking with the streets.
You got your book on audiobook too?
Not yet. Okay. That's kind of like the last thing I'm kind of want to do, because once I put it on audiobook, it's like it's gonna be on YouTube, and then it's basically
right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But Nigga was moving and grooving, you know, placed personally, you know what I mean? I'm fucking with the streets, you know, Mac Marlin for real. And yeah, man, I went out there, and it was crazy because while I'm out there doing my thing, Loud ended up basically, he was transitioning, finna shut his company down. Yeah. And I was able to negotiate for him to give me my masters of the shit, all the other shit, and he basically set me off to where now, from that day on, I owned all my records. Right now, I own 50% to 100% of every record that I ever put out.
Oh, wait, who did that? Steve Rifkin?
Steve Rifkin gave me the masters, put me in the game, and I just
So you was there at the same time as Mobb Deep?
Mobb Deep,
Fat Joe, was it Fat Joe?
Fat Joe. I had a cat, man. So I had a Richmond cat, man.
Did they give you that run when they was doing all them big ads in the source?
Like, dude, when I got in, they working on my record, and then this dude sells half of this LA company. So everybody who was working on my record, I was Juice, they're gone now.
Okay.
I can stay on Loud, but I gotta wait a year to come out. Man, I'm not. Man, I already done did this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Let me get this. I know what to do with this.
Right.
Let me get this. I'm gonna give you some points. I got you, bro. But let me get this.
Yeah.
And from that on, I just, man, you know. But before then, I had negotiation. I negotiated 50% ownership of a legal business. You know what I mean? So from then on, that's when I got into being the owner of the music.
So we skipped over a lot of key things too. We skipped over a lot of the Tupac shit at the time. Like, because a lot of people speak on detachment from Pac at a certain time, like when he was really heavy in New York, or he was heavy in LA, or just doing whatever he was doing, whatever. A lot of people wasn't talking to him all the time.
I was talking to him.
You was talking to him.
He put, man, before he died, bruh. Before he died, he was with Death Row. He was working on like all the One Thug record. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I'm in LA. I'm all in LA. Layla bring him to me. He got the penthouse in Beverly Hills. You feel me? He called me in. I ain't seen him in a while. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I ain't seen him because you know he went to jail.
Okay.
Game got with Suge them. You know, now he out. Now he doing his thing. But I haven't been in LA.
Okay.
Right? You know, the nigga was in jail. Now he in LA, he doing his thing, nigga. He counting them hundreds on the what's called it. I'm seeing the nigga.
Right.
But like nigga, I'm doing my thing. He doing his what's called it. It's still love, but nigga, he Tupac. You feel me? So I'm in LA, I'm all in LA. Bring him to me, man. We come, and it was one of the most heartfelt conversations. And I'm telling him like, bruh, man, thank you. You mean so much just to us, man. You ours. You know what I mean? I'm letting him know, like, bruh, you ours, man. And he let me know the Death Row situation, like how that shit, you know what I mean, was. Like, man, this is what we doing over here, this whatever. Man, but it was, to me, it was just, okay, you over there, all right.
Was it clear to you that he was fucking with, like he was a blood, though?
Now, the thing people need to understand about that, man, bruh, we from the Bay Area. If I move out here right now and I'm fucking with you, right? I'm fucking with you, I'm fucking with your niggas. We the Bay Area niggas. I might not be a blood, but nigga, I'm fucking with the bloods. If it pop off, nigga, I'm getting down with the bloods.
Right.
So to the outside eye, you might be like, man, this nigga's a blood.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now the mob shit, what he was actually doing out there, man, hey, bruh. The nigga didn't tell me I'm a blood. He didn't tell me that when I'm sitting there
I'm gonna be honest
with the nigga.
with you.
Right. But the way we are, man, we all in, man. We all Bay Area niggas is like that.
I know about a lot of gangs and shit, right? But like,
you know, Bay Area niggas is like that. We gonna go all in. You get money with these niggas, we like that.
Even when he was saying shit like, fuck the rap game, this MOB. It really was
money over bitches.
But it was going over my head because.
But for us, it was money over bitches. But even if he did do that, like I could see, I know what kind of nigga he is. So I could see this nigga being like, man, I'm rocking with these niggas holding me down.
Right.
And now these niggas holding me down out here, nigga. We in LA, nigga. I'm loving this gang culture, nigga. I'm rocking with these niggas, nigga. I'm good out here, my nigga. These niggas is moving. You feel me? They moving for me. Nigga, watch out. Nigga, you know what I mean?
Right.
Man, it's easy to get caught up in that shit, like, dude.
Right.
You feel me? But nigga, was he like, man, this nigga, I ain't never seen this nigga with a red rag. I ain't never seen this nigga in what's called it. Was he rocking with these niggas getting money? Yeah. But that nigga was, man, this nigga was much more than a motherfucking a gangbanger or some shit like that,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
This
we
nigga
know
was
that.
a motherfucking
Yeah,
icon. You know what I mean? This nigga
Right.
was, man, a motherfucking icon.
Damn
you know?
near a scientist.
I
man.
never get caught up with that, bro. I ain't never seen that nigga do nothing like that. He was a Bay nigga, man.
Right.
You feel me? A
Right.
straight Bay nigga, man, who nigga laughed, cracked shit up, nigga did his thing, man. Tell me.
Yeah.
Feel me?
I'm glad you said that, man.
Niggas a Bay. That shit cracked me up about that. I mean, motherfuckers can speculate, but I know, dude, we will go, nigga go to New Orleans right now. Nigga, we gonna make ourselves at home.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? So now, nigga, I'm making myself at home, nigga. Next thing you know, I'm getting some money out here with these niggas. I'm putting these niggas on, nigga. I got me a little crew. You feel me? That's outside eye, nigga. Think I'm nigga Baton Rouge, nigga.
Right.
You feel me? You don't
Right.
know? Nigga,
Right.
I'm rocking with the New Orleans niggas. You feel me, nigga? We rocking, nigga. This is how we moving, nigga. Back up. You feel me?
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Have you ever, if there's one picture of this nigga throwing up a beat,
I ain't never seen it.
come on,
West
bruh.
Side and shit.
I ain't never
Come
seen
on,
it.
because he said that on the rap and said niggas' names who he fucked with. He went everywhere like the nigga was good every motherfucking way. You feel me? He had a New York crew. He had a down south crew. He had a New Jersey crew. He had a LA crew.
Right.
You feel me? But the niggas can't set no claim to that man like that. Man, that nigga was a Bay nigga, bruh.
Right.
You feel me? Whole swag, the way he got down. When the nigga was over there, he went to go get every Bay nigga
Yeah.
to get down there. Nigga rapping Forte, come on, nigga.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But the nigga was a serious man. He knew what position he was playing, man, in an organization, what they had going on over there. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And he played his part, you know, to a fault. Some might say, whatever. You feel me?
You
Real
tell from
business.
the Bay and said,
And he there, a nigga gon' jump, not to cut you off, but a nigga you get money with these niggas. Nigga, it go down.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Now, cooler heads might have been like, okay, I'm gonna play the back. But nigga, man, what? Nigga, we get this what we doing?
But that wasn't him anyway, though.
This is what we doing? Nigga, what's up, nigga?
Yeah.
I'm finna
You
be
think
in the
that was
front.
extra? All the we rocking.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
What?
to turn down.
Right.
Escalate,
You nigga,
that ain't him.
you ain't finna play the back.
You see when it happened and he told the nigga about his chain, he
Come on.
beelined. There wasn't
Right.
nobody in front of him.
Right.
Come
Hey,
on.
I said this. I
Cause you
just-
playing a part.
Me-
Nigga, you in
Me
there.
and bro was just having this conversation, and I was saying with Nipsey, like it's like when I was asking who he was talking to the last interview.
Styling.
Yeah, it was styling, and we was talking about being in your neighborhood and
Yeah.
talking to people, and he was like, he's just a nigga from the hood, and I was like, okay, cool, because if you think about it, when he was in a situation with his bodyguard, when everybody seen him slap somebody, he's in front of his protection.
Right. He's in front. Right.
He ain't thinking about it. He
Nah.
just, I love
He
this
just
nigga.
reacting. He
Fuck
just
what you
reacting.
talking about.
Right, man.
I ain't using this nigga for a shield.
Fuck
Right.
nah.
You know what I
nigga,
mean?
This nigga
Right.
helping you.
Right,
You know
right,
what I mean?
right,
Nigga keeping
right.
me from you.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? For
yeah,
real.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah, this
So-
nigga trying to make sure I don't go to jail.
Man, like a motherfucker,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
So like, dude, you moving with this machine, my nigga. You ain't finna sit the bench, my nigga.
Right,
You feel
right.
me? You want to start.
Right,
You know
right.
what I mean? Nigga, they getting money, man. They moving like that. So yeah,
Right.
that nigga was moving like that. You know what I mean? But like that dude, he broke it down to me, man. He broke it down to me, cooked me. Like he cooked the crazy Gemini ass meal. My nigga, Quincy Jones' daughters came over. You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
Motherfucker, Rich that came over, you know what I mean? Nigga, we all eating table, this big ass mahogany table and shit. This nigga done cooked nigga barbecue chicken, hella crab, motherfucker, just all different kind of shit, right? And then nigga, we end up going to the Century Club. I swear to God, this nigga didn't have no shirt. You know how they say, I go into the Century Club with my jeans on. And my team, because they used to never let niggas in the Century Club with jeans on. Tupac didn't have a shirt. And even then, he didn't want to go with his bodyguard. They like, man, Pac, you gotta take a body. Man, I don't want to go to no motherfucking bodyguard. No, but you got to though, man.
Right.
Gotta go to the bodyguard, Pac. Man,
Right.
I ain't going to no motherfucking bodyguard. Man, I'm taking the Young Cuddy. We going to the thing, right?
Right,
I'm
right.
sitting there, it's like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Nigga, this Quincy Jones daughter something in here, nigga. I'm like,
Yeah.
You feel me? But that was like the norm of how he rocked with a motherfucker. He'd get you, man, come on, man, let's go. Nigga, we went, danced all night to fucking California Love. It was one of our best nights, man. Me and him, we all drinking. I remember being young. Everybody go around like, what you want to drink? Hennessy. And they come to me and I'm like, yeah, White Russian. That nigga looked at me like, man, bro, what the fuck is your problem, right? But it's times like that, and he always would leave like with the baddest. The baddest.
Yeah.
And and this is what he say. He always hear some shit like this. He'd be like, hey, take Maul home. Make sure Maul home, get home safe, and don't let him go on my weed. Because I always be like, come on, man, we get some weed.
Yeah, nigga, you from there? Yeah, I need some more weed.
Man, come on, Cuddy, I gotta get to the airport, man. Let me some weed.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
He'll never like he'll always say that, but he'll always leave with a bad one, blood.
Yeah.
I done been with that nigga and like seen, like, man, a lot of people who publicly wouldn't speak to this nigga, man, be like, man, keep your head up, man. Keep your head up. And I ain't like, there's ways that I can't be big-headed because I done been next to this nigga when, nigga, I'm talking about nigga ladies, nigga truly 8 to 80 break all the way down in front of this nigga, man.
Yeah.
Break all, just, ah!
Yeah.
And I'm sitting with this nigga like, bruh, what the fuck? You
Yeah.
feel me? Man. I was with him one time, man. He saw, man, see? Like, you know how they say Tupac? Yeah,
man.
I got to. I'm here fucking 7 years later. You know what I mean? You know how they say like Pac fucked Faith or whatever?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't see him on top of her like fucking, but I know how it is when you see a bitch you fuck that you don't want to be by. Nigga, we saw her one time and that nigga was like, no, come on. And I saw her face look at him and I'm like, I'm like, nigga, for real? Cause he did it, man. I'm talking about nigga before Curve was Curve, my nigga. This nigga did one of them moves like, nigga, I'm like, no.
Oh.
Yeah, Ixnay.
Oh.
I cracked up.
Pac wanted to shake, huh?
Man, he was like, nope, we ain't going in this room. Like, nah.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, nigga, for real? I remember just being young, too, with that shit. Like, man, this nigga really did. Because if you didn't fuck a bitch, you ain't gonna give a fuck. But nigga, if you one of them ones like, nigga, I done dogged this thing. You feel me? I ain't like, nigga, I wanna see that bitch. Nigga, come on.
Faith
cracked
Evans, man.
up. Yeah, man.
Shout out to Faith, man. You know what I'm saying? Yes. I mean, because at the end of the day, man, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I look at it like our history and our time is so deep. Like, one day, this shit gonna be 200 years old. Right. Nobody's gonna give a fuck.
No.
You know what I'm saying? What's somebody gonna say? That's my great.
Hey, man,
and everybody's kids then.
Consenting adults do shit. You feel me? That's all we gonna say. You know what I mean? Whatever the fuck. You feel me?
You think about your age and you think about Tupac died at 25.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that man wasn't mature at all.
The shit crazy. But it was like, you know, man, the Pac, and then, you know, from that shit coming, then Cuddy start coming home. Now Pharrell finna come home. You know what I mean? Dre finna get out the pen now. You know what I mean? Now we working on the Rompilation. Now Decon home.
Rompilation, dope ass.
Decon is one of the pillars, you know what I mean, of the romper room. You feel me? He coming home. He went to jail when he was 16 for a body. He coming home now. He in the fold. Now we getting the Rompilation together. Pharrell back. Mac Dre is getting his sense of everything, of how shit is. He getting his what's finna become the Mac Dre that the world knows. He's starting this shit. You know what I mean? He's starting to be free with himself. He's starting to be his funniness and all that shit is coming out. His dressing and everything is coming out. We right there. You know what I mean? We right there doing the shit. I'm in the middle of it. I'm showing him the ropes and shit and how shit going down. And man, we building the Rompilation. We getting the shit together. Me and him had a situation, you know what I mean, which was basically people from the neighborhood putting us against each other because it's like they can't control me. You know what I mean? They can't control me at all. I'm already like, fuck you, nigga.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Pharrell is trying to do his thing and get, you know, his footing on the situation. You know what I mean? They know I'm not with it. They know together, if they don't break us up, you know what I mean? He gonna be on my side against them, and they ain't gonna have no end. Yeah. So niggas played that situation. Now me and him, you know what I mean? That situation got squashed. You feel me? Fast as fuck. You know what I mean? In the neighborhood, in the country club crash, when the situation go down, man, we meet. nigga, you gotta go to Gateway. You know what I mean? Go to Gateway. Go see what that shit about. You go address that shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
On whatever. My nigga, if you got a problem, you done did something, nigga, take it. You gotta go to the hood, nigga, go see what that shit about.
Right.
You feel me? Don't let that shit just fester, my nigga. You know what I mean? You go do that. You feel me?
Is some of these complaints in doing Dusted and Disgusted in the right?
Dusted and Disgusted, just me being, you know, being like fuck a lot of niggas.
Yeah.
You feel me? That I done already hated on me or did some little sucker shit, so I'm not fucking with them.
Did you ever do that? Well, niggas didn't do that a lot back then. But did you do that song in your set or that verse in your set? Do you ever do it?
Not really. Sometimes I'll bust it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll bust it out on some shit. You know what I mean? But it's so much shit. You know what I mean? With me, like a lot of my shows. You know what I mean? Like I had fans, man, that been fucking with me, man, for over 20 years, over 23, over 25 years and shit. So it's like, you got motherfuckers that like deep album cuts, niggas telling me to do bank heists at shows and shit like that. So me, I gotta put together a set that I know, nigga, you ain't gonna want to leave without hearing sick with this. I know you gonna want to hear tell it. I know, you know what I mean?
But strategically putting it in places,
Right. So, yeah, so, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers try to play me and dude against each other. We got that shit back. Started to move harder. You know what I mean?
Now, what was Khayree and Mac Dre relationship like?
Khayree and Mac Dre came out, but Khayree thought that Dre was gonna come and fall suit and be up under him. But Dre didn't have that. He wanted to do his own thing. You feel me? So Dre got like away from Khayree because Khayree was doing funny shit like back then. So Dre was like, man, I'm finna do my thing, bro. We over here doing this shit. I can do it.
But before he went in, they was like,
Khayree fought for the boy Dre. He fought.
They grew apart during the lockup.
It was he wanted to do like his motherfuckers wanted to do their own thing, and that was
what's crazy is I don't know is because I knew Vallejo niggas or whatever. You know what I'm saying at the time being locked up, but we was buying all of these records and analyzing the shit, but we knew it was an issue. Like we knew that, and because Khayree, the Romp Elation came, but then Khayree had the Black Elation.
Khayree did the Black Elation, and like I had left, Dre wasn't fucking with him, but he had Doobie.
You
know, he had just put out Doobie record, and I think he still had Young Leg.
All that shit was still slapping.
Yeah, he had Young Leg. Doobie came, and Doobie became kind of his main. You know what I mean, motherfucker. He was out, but he thought Dre was gonna come. Okay. You know, Dre wanted to do his own thing. I'm over here doing my own thing. Dre like, man, I'm gonna do my shit too. Like he did the Romp Elation. Decon backing him. They working on Romp Records. You know what I mean? I'm right there in the middle of a shit, fucking with niggas, doing the shit, and also doing my shit. And like, man, you know, we did that, and then, you know, motherfuckers fucking with the streets. You feel me? Motherfuckers start, you know, I'm living in LA now. I'm in Vegas. You feel me? Now we moving and grooving. Pharrell doing his thing. You know what I mean? But you know, building his Thiz. That's when the Thiz came. You know what I mean? And motherfuckers is building Thiz records and shit. Now he in Sacramento doing his thing. I'm in like Vegas now, but I'm in the city. I'm in the city. I'm busting my moves. You feel me? And we had got together. We got back together. You know what I mean? Over the just knowing, man, just growing and knowing, like, bruh, we need to do this shit. And like he had came to my house, man. Him and Kilo Kirk came to my house when I'm living in the city. I had gotten a badass car accident. You know what I mean? My friend died in my arms. Rest in peace, Kato. So you know, I'm in Daly City. I'm like, you know what I mean? Just I had wrote my book. But I'm kind of fucked up. I'm kind of like trying to see what's up. I'm trying to leave the street shit alone. You know what I mean? Knowing that, man, Mac Mall is what. Because when I'm in Vegas doing my thing, when I'm in LA, when I'm in the city doing my thing, I'm not fucking with rap.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because that shit started to get corny to me. Like, I'm doing my shit right here, man. I'm getting this paper, man.
Right.
You feel me? And this nigga, I'm Mac Malling over here for real. You feel me? So I'm living in Vegas. I'm not fucking with music. But at the same time, I'm miserable. Right. Because I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. Right. You feel me? Right. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. So I'm like, man, I'm not, you know, it was a dark time for me. You know what I mean? Hip hop is like oxygen for me. Absolutely. You feel me? Absolutely. So, you know, I come back to the Bay. You feel me? I'm trying to, hey man, I'm finna do good. I escaped with my sanity. The police was trying to get on me in Vegas and shit. But I got it. Now I got my sanity. Nigga, I get in the car accident. Nigga, damn near my friend died in my arms. Nigga, like the 15 18 staples in my head, you feel me? Fucked up, you know what I mean? Now I got survivor's remorse because I'm like, what the fuck? Why am I alive? You feel me?
Right.
Why am I alive? All this crazy shit the motherfucker done did, you know, doing the dark shit in Vegas, fucking going hard, nigga, I ain't giving a fuck. You feel me? Why am I alive? I'm alive for a reason. You know what I mean? I gotta do something with this shit. You feel me? I gotta do some shit. And that's when I just went all back in with music. Furrow came. And like, dude, we gotta do this. Me and you gotta do this. We gonna do this record. This before they even thought of Thea's Entertainment. The plan was basically this. Me and Dre was gonna do a record, I was gonna do a record, we do a record together. Ryder do a record, and the people that he had, but it was gonna be based with me and Furrow, bouncing off each other, and then getting together.